Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Marie Agdarian. I am the author of The Letters in the Old House, available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. I will have a link to purchase the book in the description below. So today is another episode of Book Talk. This is a series where I talk about a book that I recently read, what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, and ultimately help you determine if you would like to read this book. So today I am talking about Emily Henry's newest novel as of the filming of this video, Funny Story. And I am a huge Emily Henry fan. I've read almost all of her books with the exception, I think, of maybe one or two young adult novels that she had written before she got really big. I have to unfortunately say this one was not one of my favorites. And it kills me to say that because I have enjoyed every story that she's written, but this one just didn't really work for me. It's not a bad book, but it just wasn't one of my favorites. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. The story is about this woman named Daphne whose fiance breaks up with her and tells her really that he's in love with his best friend who's a female, and she's completely heartbroken, and she ends up moving in with her, follow this, her fiance's new girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. So she and the ex-boyfriend of the other girl move in together for reasons they discuss in the book. It's financial reasons, and shockingly they fall for each other, and it's a whole thing. It felt way too long. This book felt way too long. It was a lot of the same, like, oh, I really want to be with you, but I don't want to be with you, but I do want to be with you. It's like, you guys are in your 30s, get it together. So it was just so repetitive. And if you're an Emily Henry fan, you will most likely enjoy this book, although you may feel that the trope is a little bit tired. Daphne has a book-related job. She's a children's librarian. It seems like most of Emily Henry, if not all of Emily Henry's female protagonists, do have some sort of job in the book world. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not begrudging her for that. I love it. But if you're looking for more of that book-related feel that she typically has in her stories, this has that. It is a very spicy read. If you're not into spicy romance novels, you may want to skip this one. And again, nothing wrong with it. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I do skip some of it, again, because that does get very repetitive for me personally, but that's just a personal preference. I would say, again, this is one of my least favorites, but I have talked to other people who have read this story who are Emily Henry fans, and they actually really, really love this book. And they said that it was their favorite. So I don't know, it's just a personal thing for me. I did like the banter. She's got that witty banter that the characters go back and forth with, where, you know, it's funny, you find yourself chuckling a little bit at certain parts and certain points of the book. But overall, it really just didn't work for me. It felt very long, it felt very drawn out, and I was honestly waiting for it to end so I could start the next book that I was reading that I had on my list. So, Funny Story by Emily Henry. It's a good romance read if you can kind of get past the, I'm not worthy of love trope, which I can't stand. But let me know in the comments if you liked it, or if you didn't like it, or if you plan to read the book. And as always, guys, happy reading.